Knicks fans are still trying to recover from the loss that was Lin's sanity. Point guard Jeremy Lin has taken his talents, sorry for some people, to the Houston Rockets.
And some fans are taking it somewhat worse than others. Listen to this.
But they didn't trade him. They didn't sign him.
Why didn't sign him?
I don't know.
Maybe they don't like Jeremy Lin.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, you're looking at him right now. It's 5-year-old superfan Naim Shabazz. That was a YouTube video his dad made. It's really gone viral now among the people who've seen it. Among the people who've seen this viral video now is Jeremy Lin himself.
And when Lin saw this, he contacted you guys personally, so we're going to get to that. Hey, little man, you're still frustrated that he's not playing for the Knicks, huh? Yeah. Silent. I know it's early.
It's tough.
He's still, I see a little pouting happen. Dad, walk me back to, when I guess the news first broke, right, that Lin was headed to Houston. And so it didn't really, I guess click for Naim until the next day.
Yeah, pretty much the next day he saw this little foam finger thing on his, I guess on the floor of his room, and breakout meltdown city just happened. And
Meltdown City.
He came over to mom and dad's room and just had a complete meltdown, and I told myself I have to record this. I'm like, of course, parents, we like to torture our kids like that. So I had to record it.
Yeah, what was going through your head as you're watching it?
As I was watching him just have this meltdown, I was trying not to laugh, honestly, and also trying not to hug him because I was recording. I felt bad, but at the same time, it was like really funny to me as a dad, I guess. But yeah, it was tough. From just watching him just go through it all. It was really tough.
We've been showing this video all morning, and every time we show it, everyone in the studio goes, "Oh, poor guy." But I say, no, it's got.
Maybe they could talk over the phone. I said, listen, he's 5. He's not going to believe me if I say, hey, here's Jeremy Lin on the phone.
Naim is too smart for that. You needed more than a phone call, didn't you? You needed to see the man.
All right.
You remember that day? Let's
That's what he did in the video.
Let's roll the tape. Roll the tape. This was the follow-up.
He said he was going to miss you watching. He was going to miss watching you play for the Knicks.
Oh, I appreciate that. I'm going to miss the Knicks too, playing in New York. But you need to still root for them because they're going to be a great team with or without me, all right?
Naim, do you remember what that was like when you saw Jeremy Lin talking to you? Why do you like him so much?
Because he's the greatest player on the Knicks.
He's the greatest player, right?
He's the greatest player on the Knicks? You're not a Stoudemire guy?
I am.
You are.
Jeremy Lin told you that you should keep on rooting for the Knicks. Are you going to keep on rooting for the Knicks, Naim?
Or are you going to go move to Houston? Sorry, Dad.
No, we're going to, honestly, literally the day after we spoke to Jeremy, because before then, he was still like, Knicks, get out of here, He wanted to turn on like the NBA 2K, the video game, and I had to pick the Knicks, and he had to pick the Houston Rockets, and he had to kick my butt. And that's kind of how it had to go until the day after Jeremy said, hey, you should keep rooting. And he came up to me and said, Dad, I think I'll just like the Knicks again. And I said, okay, sure.
Naim, can I ask you one more question? If Jeremy Lin is watching right now, what do you want him to know? Are you still his #1 fan? Yeah.
Are you going to keep on rooting? How do you think he's going to play this year in Houston? Great. Good, right there.
But maybe not
From
great.
an expert analyst, to say the least.
Yeah.
All right. Hussein Shabazz and Naim Shabazz, thank you so much.
Thank you, bro.
Naim, you're #1, man. You're #1. Hold it up so we can all see it again. Yeah, that's right.